Earlier this week, during a Wisconsin rally, Trump alluded that the 2020 election was stolen and said that if reelected, he would give, quote, police their power back, unquote, and give them immunity.
We're going to rebuild our cities and become a beacon of hope, safety, beauty, better than ever before. We're going to rebuild our cities. We're going to work with Democrat mayors who are running in every instance, running them, Democrat mayors and many Democrat governors. And we're going to rebuild our cities. We're going to bring them back like they used to be. We're going to make them safe places again. We're going to give our police their power back, and we're going to give them immunity from prosecution, so they're not prosecuted for doing their job. We'll take over the horribly run capital of our country, Washington, D.C., and clean up, renovate, and rebuild our capital city so that it's no longer a nightmare of murder and crime, but rather it will become the most beautiful capital anywhere in the world. On day one, I will sign a new executive order to cut federal funding for any school pushing critical race theory, transgender insanity, and other inappropriate racial, sexual, or political content onto the lives of our children. I will not give one penny to any school that has a vaccine mandate or mask mandate. I will fully uphold our under siege Second Amendment. It is under siege like never before. We will protect innocent life, and we will restore free speech rapidly. And I will do something that's very important to me, maybe more important to me than any other person in the world. I will secure our elections, because you know what happened in 2020. Our goal will be one-day voting with paper ballots, proof of citizenship, and voter ID.
Check this out. I'm going to show you how I afforded this car. Okay, you ready? All right, $118 for car insurance. That's how much I was paying, okay? I picked up the car a few months ago, and watch this. Ready? $97 premium, $20 were my fees, $118. Now, I covered up my private information, guys. $39, $118. Check this out. Ready? $500 for comprehensive, $500 for collision, $500 for comprehensive, $500 for collision.
All right, so I'm going to go to my panel on this to deal with this fantasy land that Donald Trump lives in. I'm going to go to you first, Cameron. What are some of your thoughts on these comments of Trump and his plan for 2025?
I'm actually quite scared. I mean, quite frankly, I'm scared to have a major party candidate literally with a complete disdain for the Constitution, literally telling us and putting it in plain sight his focus on an authoritarian rule. When you start talking about giving police immunity, that's one thing. But when he's also a Time magazine article came out this week where he really outlined some of the horrifying things he plans to do once he's in office, kind of using the National Guard and the military as his own personal police force, the ability to say cut federal funding from schools. He's using all the dog whistles and all the things that he hoped gins his base up with transgender and critical race theory, and then all the things that he plans to do in terms of cutting aid and funding and help overseas. Like, not only would America really be in trouble, like the world will be in trouble. We have been a pillar of democracy, and through right or wrong through this country's history, we've at least had presidents who at least on the front lines and things they would say have a respect for the laws of the land. But to literally be able to utilize and say, like, hey, I'm going to use police, National Guard, military to mass deport folks, to quench any uprising. And right. You mentioned earlier in the show, he might not even want to get out of office again.
He's not going to want to leave office. He didn't want to leave the first time. Okay, he didn't want to leave the first time. So, Donald Trump talks about crime rising in America, but that's actually contrary to the actual data. NBCnews.com, as well as other major news outlets, have an article from March 19th, 2024. The U.S. crime rate is still dropping, FBI data shows. And we see that the national crime rate has been declining each year that President Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris have been in office. And very quickly, and I'm coming to you next, Teresa, it says the new fourth quarter numbers showed a 13% decline in murder in 2023 from 2022, a 6% decline in reported violent crime, and a 4% decline in reported property crime. That's based on data from around 13,000 law enforcement agencies, policing about 82% of the U.S. population, that provided the FBI with data through November. Go ahead, Teresa, because for those who think that things cannot get worse, okay, yes, they will under Donald Trump, a second Trump administration.
Yeah, this is very troubling. I agree with Cameron when you say we are in a very scared state, especially with these fantasies. There's one thing when it talks.
You muted, sir.
Can you hear me, the one y'all?
Come.
All right. I don't think he's on the screen, sir. No, yeah, he's for some reason he don't show up. He's there. Oh. Good morning, sir. Mm-hmm. All right. Shalom, Lord Christ. I'm preaching officer of 1,000, Thamayam. I got with me preaching officer of 50, the one y'all, and I'm teaching the ISBK Wednesday night law class. All right. And today I'm talking about Donald J. Trump. Okay. And his mission to give police absolute qualified immunity. Okay. And for the people in the class that don't know what is qualified immunity, it's giving police, a clean slate of not being prosecuted for their illegal actions they do against people in America, especially Black people. Like when our people get unalived by these cops and, get treated unjustly, Donald Trump want them to, not get persecuted because they're just doing their job. That's what he wants you to think. All right. I got a lot of, information on this qualified immunity tonight, because these police officers should get held accountable for the things that they do to Black people, man. The hideous crimes that they do against us is nothing to think about. It's not critical decision. It's not a critical decision. Sonia Macy was not something you need to think about. When that police officer shot Sonia Macy in the face 3 times, that was not no critical decision. You did that because you wanted to. Okay? That was not a police officer just doing his job. Okay? And he had to make a rational decision. He did that because he had some hatred inside of him from the get-go. I have an article on that police officer as well. Okay? That police officer's name was Sean Grayson. And Sean Grayson had a notorious history of doing what the hell he wanted to do and never following the policies that the department told him to follow. Okay, because he had it in his heart, he had it in his mind to treat Black people the way he want to treat them, to treat criminals the way he want to treat them. You know what I mean? And I got some good information on him. All right, the one y'all.
Come.
Can you get that article for me, Baba Kashaw? That first article I sent to you. But since Donald Trump got elected, just understand this. It's going to be more race wars. It's race wars right now. But now these devils, they are proud. They're going to come all the way out now. They're going to show their true colors. all that being in the Christian church saying kumbaya and we all one people. Just understand this. White America will definitely separate from Black America. Because their savior is in office now. And they got it in their mind that Donald Trump gonna face everything. Donald Trump gonna make America great again. Okay? And how he gonna make America great? By keeping Negroes in line. Keeping you in your damn place. And how you gonna keep Negroes in their place? You gotta make some of us out of us, huh? Huh? And that's why he wanna give police back their power. He wanna bring back stop and frisk, even though stop and frisk ain't never stopped. Know what I mean? But he wants them to be confident. He wants them to be proud, not having no kind of conscience when it comes to searching you. He wants them to have all the courage. You know what I mean? Don't feel ashamed. Don't think your job is gonna be a liability to get lost. You're not gonna have your job no more. Just know I'm gonna back you up. I want you to do this to these people. I want you to stop and frisk them. I want you to shoot them. I want you to unalive them. They need to understand that we ain't playing no more. Okay? Donald Trump, he is in office because America, they want white supremacy to thrive in this place all over again. And it's not thriving the way they want it. But Donald Trump gonna make sure it thrives the way that they want it. All right? And the only way to do that is to make some examples. Understand that. So let's read this article on the one y'all. What's going on, Kayal? Can you hear me?
Sir. Yahbashim Yahshua Barakathum.
Yahbashim Yahshua Barakathum. All right, you got it on one y'all?
Come. Can you hear me?
Good. I can hear you.
Come. Donald Trump questioned on officer immunity stance after Sonia Masson shooting. Trump was asked about.
Right, hold on, give me 1 minute. This article is about, Donald Trump's speech. Before, it was like 3 weeks before, I say 3 weeks or 4 weeks before Sonia Masson had got unalive. But this article is about Donald Trump addressing the murder of Sonia Masson after his speech about giving police absolute qualified immunity. All right? So go ahead and read the one, y'all.
Gone. Trump was asked about a slew of topics during the event, including Senator J.D. Vance's comments on childless voters and others. Former President Donald Trump faced a slew of questions when he was interviewed at the National Association of Black Journalists Convention in Chicago Wednesday. And he was asked about his support of qualified immunity for police officers in the wake of the fatal shooting of Sonia Masson.
Mm-hmm.
Masson was shot and killed in her Springfield home.
Skip down to the part where it says, when asked about those comments.
When asked about those comments in the context of the Masson shooting, Trump said he wasn't fully up to date on the case.
And you know why he was not, up to date on the case? Because he don't give a damn. He don't give a damn about Black people being unalive in America. He don't care about Sonia Masson being shot 3 times in the face after she told this police officer, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. He don't care. That's not a white problem. That's a Black problem. He don't care about Black problems. All right? Read on.
Come. Trump said he wasn't fully up to date on the case and discussed recently violence in Chicago as an example of why police officers need more protection in courts and in the view of public opinion.
So understand this. He's not up to date on Sonia Massey, but he's up to date on black crime in Chicago. He's up to date on that. That's what he got his mind on. He got his mind on putting the Negroes in line, taming the slaves. He don't care about putting these police officers in line that's unaliving black people at an alarming rate. Every damn week, every damn month, you're hearing about police officers unaliving black people. He don't care about that. He wants them to do that. All right? But what he want to stop is black people not being in line with how America wants them to behave in this place. Okay, that's what he's worrying about. But he's not up to date on Sonia Massey, and that murder went national. Everybody knows about what that police officer did. They had had it on body cam, all the footage, and that was an embarrassment to the police force and to America. But Donald Trump says, I'm not up to date on it. I don't know. I don't really know too much about that because he don't care. All right?
Come on. I'm talking about people that are much different cases and that we need police to protect ourselves. And by the way, in Chicago is an example. A few weeks ago, he said, July 4th weekend, there were 117 shootings and 17 unalivements. Nobody
Stop
wants...
right there. I'm going to ask y'all a question, right? It said July 4th weekend, there were 117 shootings and 17 deaths. So what need to happen right here? I'm asking y'all.
Slakia.
Go ahead.
Israel need to stop celebrating 4th of July.
That's right. That's right. Okay? It's the reason why these type of things happen on these holidays. Do you know in Orlando, Florida, that it was a whole bunch of shooting on Halloween? Bad things happen on holidays because black people had no business celebrating the oppressor holidays. And when you celebrate the oppressor holidays, you get nothing but death. You get death. It said it was 117 shootings on the 4th of July. Why is it so? Why is that number is so high on the 4th of July? I'm asking y'all.
Slakia, sir. I would think like when guys get to beefing, that's when everybody come out, and that's the main time when the unalive go down. Pretty much,
it's a good time to shoot somebody or unalive somebody on the 4th of July because you hear gunshots all day long, but it's legal. But if you was to shoot a gun on a normal day, the police would come to where that gunshot was heard because they got a radar. In a lot of cities, when you hear gunshots, they know exactly where it comes from. But on the 4th of July, everybody is shooting. Everybody's shooting guns, right? Everybody's shooting fireworks. So that's a perfect day to unalive somebody, right? That's why black people shouldn't celebrate that day. That's an evil, wicked day that a lot of deaths happen on, man. It's dangerous. Now look, now you got the oppressor saying, hey, y'all out of control when you're doing this on his holidays. You unaliving each other on his holidays. That's why it's so important to not celebrate his holidays, because we don't get along with his holidays. We unalive each other on his holidays. We curse one another on his holidays. Why don't we keep the days of the Lord, man? Okay, us in the ISPK, we don't unalive each other on God holy days. We have a good time, and it's so amazing. It's beautiful, man. You get to see black people come together, Hispanic people come together in unity, man. without no chaos, no shooting, man. But we got fireworks. We got fireworks now. But we ain't shooting each other with no guns, man. But we got fireworks. We celebrating real Black independence, the day that we got free from slavery, man, from Egypt. All right, that's the day you should remember, man. You should remember 4th of July, which is white supremacy, man. All right, that's not a day for us at all. But let's read on.
Come on. Nobody wants that. We need to have our police officers have that respect and dignity back. I saw something that didn't look right, that didn't look good.
Mm-hmm.
Trump said that he did not support full immunity from prosecution, but said that the limited time officers have to make decisions should be taken into consideration.
Read that slow.
Come on.
Because this is very offensive to me. This is very highly offensive to me. All right? Go ahead.
Come on. Trump said that he did not support full immunity from prosecution, but said that the limited time officers have to make decisions should be taken into consideration.
Okay. When Philando Castile got unalived, that officer had all the time to not pull that trigger and unalive that brother in front of his wife, inside of that car. The brother had his hands up, Kyle, no one y'all. He had his hands up. Why did that cop unalive Philando Castile? Huh? I'm asking y'all.
Slacky, sir.
Go ahead.
I mean, he was just out to, unalive a nigga that night. Pretty much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Sonya Manson, that cop, he knew, from my own research, the police department knew that sister had a mental disorder. She had a mental disorder. And the sister that said, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. Was that a reason to unalive that sister? Shoot her 3 times in the face.
La.
Do we have to take that into consideration, right? He had enough time to think that sister was causing some kind of harm to him. Are you serious? He was just offended because she said, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. And the slave masters don't like slaves talking back. That's what that was. Read on.
Slacky, sir.
Go ahead, Rory.
I mean, when civilian call the cops for help, I mean, they don't expect to get unalive, and that's what's been happening to us.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she was looking for somebody to help her out, and she ended up, getting put to sleep.
Right. That's why it's so important that we police ourselves with the laws of God.
God.
If we police ourselves with the laws of God, we won't have to call these oppressors to protect us. If we police ourselves, we will be protecting ourselves. You know what I'm saying?
God.
You got to understand, when you call the police, they coming to ask you for your ID. They coming to check your ID to see if you got a damn warrant. Because they really want to take you to jail. You know what I mean? They really, like, why did you call me? Like, I don't serve you. I serve white America. I don't serve you. Like, why is you calling me boy? Why are you calling me boy? I don't work for you. I don't even like your guts, you know what I'm saying? And they show you all the time that they don't like you calling them for help. Okay? So what they do, they ask you for your ID. But before you even get started on the police report about what you got going on, they say, can I see your ID? I'm like, you like, dang, I called you to help me out. Now you trying to take me to jail to see if I got a warrant. You know how many times that happened to me? Yeah, that's what they do, man. But read on.
Come on. There's a big difference between being a bad person and making an innocent mistake. He said, sometimes you have less than a second to make a life and death decision. And sometimes very bad decisions are made. They're not made from an evil standpoint, but they're made from the standpoint of they've made a mistake.
He talking about police officers. Police officers that unalive black people in America. All right? Read that next paragraph. This next paragraph going to explain his whole point. Everything he, really wants to do in his mind. Read.
Come on. Throughout his campaign, Trump has blasted Democrats for wanting to defund police and has said during recent rallies that his administration would give police their power back in an effort to reduce crime.
You know how many black people voted for Donald Trump? Huh? I done heard so many Negroes say, I'm voting for Donald Trump because he can fix this inflation. He can fix this and fix that. There's a lot of people that voted for Donald Trump, man. Black people have no business voting at all. Okay? Kamala Harris, Donald Trump, both of them are oppressors. Both of them are oppressors, man. Both of them don't give a damn about black people. Okay? Black people, you have nothing to do with America. Let America deal with their own goddamn problems, man. Stop voting for them, man. All right? Why are you voting? It was a time that you got unalive for voting. They didn't want black people to vote. Okay? And no matter how much you vote, ain't nothing gonna change. They still gonna unalive you in the streets. They're still gonna treat you like you're nothing. They're not gonna give you reparations. They're not gonna help you. They don't give a damn about black problems. Stop voting and start separating. That's what black people need to do, man. Okay? Follow the Lord, man, and stop following the laws. I ain't gonna say stop following the laws of America, but stop following the spirit of America. Okay? Being a part of this goddamn place. Take that spirit away from you, man, and put the spirit of the Lord on you. And I ain't talking about the spirit of that God of the Christian church, man. Okay? That God of the Christian church is a damn oppressor. That's why black people are destroyed in America, man. That's why you got there voting, because your pastor telling you to vote. If your pastor was a real black leader, he wouldn't be telling you to vote. He would be telling you to be against this goddamn place. He would be telling you not to celebrate their holidays. Huh? He would tell the black people and Hispanic people to come together and separate from these damn devils. Because they're never gonna love you, man. They're never gonna change. That's what we gotta understand, man. If we come together and police ourselves, we won't have to worry about the police coming in our neighborhoods and unaliving us, man. Because we'll be doing the job we need to be doing. And that's looking out for one another, man. Like God, the Bible wants us to do. He wants us to look out for one another and not depend on these devils to correct us, man. The laws of God are supposed to correct us. That's our instructions. That's what we're supposed to follow. Not the instructions of the goddamn heathens that can't even police them goddamn selves, man. Didn't it like a couple of months ago, you had a heathen that tried to shoot Donald Trump in the ear? He did shoot him in the ear. He tried to unalive Donald Trump, but he shot 2 other people. But these damn heathens, man, look at him, man. They got their own damn problems. What we need to do is understand that these people is a foolish goddamn nation, man. And their kingdom is falling. Their kingdom is falling, man, right before your eyes. Donald Trump cannot fix America, man. America is going to go into World War III. Ain't no stopping it. Hell, I think Donald Trump going to make it go, even forward. He's going to make it come even more shorter. The time is more shorter with dealing with Donald Trump, man. Okay? Yeah. He's not going to stop what's going to happen to this country. This country going to meet its destiny, man. All right? But give me Deuteronomy chapter 17, verse 15, Baba Kashab. All right. Deuteronomy chapter 17, verse 15.
Khan. Deuteronomy 17, verse 15. Thou shalt in any wise set him king over thee.
No, read start from verse 14, Salaki.
Deuteronomy 17, verse 14. When thou art come unto the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee, and shall possess it, and shall dwell therein, and shall say, I will set a king over me, like as all the nations that are about me.
Okay, around this time, this is when we just left Egypt and we went into the land of Canaan. All right. And around this time, the Lord was helping us out with overcoming our enemies, the Canaanites. And the Lord said, when you come into this land, and possess this land, that means take the land from these Canaanites. This is what I want you to do when it concerns a king, a leader over the people. All right. Read.
Khan, verse 15. Thou shalt in any wise set him king over thee, whom the Lord thy God shall choose, Salakia.
Now read that from the top again.
Verse 15. Thou shalt in any wise set him king over thee, whom the Lord thy God shall choose. One from among thy brethren.
One from among what?
From among thy brethren.
One from among thy brethren. These devils are not your brother. The Arabs are not your brother. East Indians are not your brother. God said, choose one from amongst your brother. Why did the Most High say that? Because your brother knows your struggle. Your brother cares about your struggle. Your brother knows your condition. And he cares about your condition. Why? Because he's in the same condition just like you. All right? His mother, his family, his brother, his cousins, his daughter, his sons know the same pain and struggle your children and your family knows. Okay? He's going to be more concerned about your problems. Matter of fact, he's the only one that's going to be concerned about your problems, not these other nations. Donald Trump is concerned about white America. Okay? Kamala Harris, believe it or not, even though she got an East Indian mom, she cares about white America. Why? Because her father, first of all, her father is a white man. And guess what? The most important thing that we must remember, Kamala Harris' husband is a white man. Right?
God.
So she don't care about white America. Donald Trump don't care about white America. And they don't care about your struggle. They don't care about your conditions because you are not their mission. Their mission is white America. Their mission is MAGA. Make America great again. Understand that. Read on. Got it? Chupakaya, you on mute?
Oh, Salakia, sir. I was on mute.
You good?
God. All right. One from among thy brethren. Thou set king over thee. Thou mayest not set a stranger over thee, which is not of thy brother.
Man, this is the law in the Bible. You cannot sit a stranger over your people. Because you know why? Your people is not going to have nothing. Because that stranger is going to take your resources and give it to his people. And is that stranger wrong for doing that? No, he's not wrong. Matter of fact, hey, he's real because he's thinking about his people like you should do. But you're not doing what you should be doing and thinking about your people when you put a stranger over your people. When you put a stranger over your people, you don't give a damn about your people. But these Christians, they went in those long lines last night to go vote for a stranger to be over their people, man. They're looking for a stranger to fix their nation. When God already gave you the answer. God already gave you a king. The Most High God already gave you a leader. But you hate the truth. You hate knowledge. That's why you fill that Christian church up on Sunday and learn white supremacy every damn week. You learn how to be a good slave over and over again, man. You know, our people are comfortable with this slavery. And they're looking for somebody to put America back in rotation. You know, every time you look and you hear about black people, they talk about America, they talk about our country. This is not your country, man. This is not your people. This place is against you, man. All right? Donald Trump is finna give police officers back their power, back their strength. He's finna give police officers back stopping risks. And there's nothing you can do about it, man. Last night, when I seen the map, oh, so like, hold on, give me 1 minute. I just thought you ain't want to come on. Slocky, you get me? I just up. Oh, Slocky. Oh, can y'all hear me?
Con, sir.
Yeah, okay. Now I see the brother had wanted to come on. But Slocky. Like I said, Donald Trump is giving these police officers back their authority. You know, back to when they could just do what the hell they want to do and get away with it, man. All right? And black people better be careful, man. And the only way, you know, to protect yourself in this place is the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High God. All right? You can go get all the money, buy all the guns. The laws of God is better than all of that, man.
Damn right.
All right? Because the laws of God tells you how to walk on this earth, how to protect yourself. The laws of God warn you about these people that we're going to have to deal with when we're in captivity. All right? When we're in slavery in this place, it tells us how to deal with these slave masters. Stop listening to these niggas on TikTok, man. And I ain't even say it like that, but stop listening to these niggas on TikTok, Facebook, telling you how to deal with these oppressors. All right? These niggas tell you to go back and forth and argue with these oppressors, man. Telling them about this code in the law book about you can't do this to me, you can't do that, do this to this sister over here. You got to obey this law and all this here. Understand this. If you really read the Bible, that's a law book you should be reading. You should read that law book. It'll tell you to agree with your adversary quickly. Agree with him. Because you know why? He really wants to unalive you. He wants to see you dead. And you giving him all the reason to put that trigger to your head, man. When you talk back. When you resist, you know, authority. You know, what is called when you resist their authority, Kyle? I forgot what the charge called. Salaki. The being in the truth, I ain't had no handcuffs on me in such a long time. I forgot what those charges was, man. Because I used to get them all the time when I was in the world. Now I'm in the truth. The police, no, ain't no problem with me. The police respect me.
What they say, assault and battery or resisting?
Resisting arrest.
Resisting.
Yeah, resisting arrest without violence. It came back to me, Shalaki. Resisting arrest without violence. You know what I mean? That's what they call it when you start talking back. You know, agree with him, man. Agree with him quickly because he really waiting for you to be a smart act. To run your damn mouth and think you know something. He gonna show you don't know nothing. Because if you really knew the laws of America, you would know that Negroes, Hispanics, Native American Indians don't have no rights in America, man. They say you got rights, but you don't. You got your right to remain quiet until you get into court. You know, the Fifth Amendment, that's the right you have. You know. But let's read on.
Khan, Deuteronomy 17, verse 16. But he shall not multiply horses to himself, nor cause the people to return to Egypt.
Stop right there. Read it again from the top.
Khan, but he shall not multiply horses to himself, nor cause the people to return to Egypt.
Okay. I got a question for everybody in the comments, or you, Kayal, or Noyala. What's the spirit behind this right here when it says, he should not multiply horses or cause the people to return to Egypt?
Oh, yeah.
What is this talking about?
Talking about not being greedy.
Man, give him a hand, man. So, the black leaders of the day that we have today, they're the perfect example of this right here. What I'm talking about. Who are these black leaders that will multiply horses, you know, and cause us to go back to Egypt? In the Bible, Egypt, it's like according to the Bible, Egypt just means bondage. It means bondage. So what black leaders today causes black people to be in bondage right now? And they multiply horses, they multiply the silver, they multiply the wives. Who are these black leaders of today, man?
Slacky, sir.
Go ahead.
The Christian Church, Al Sharpton, Crump, all those guys.
All these Christian pastors, man. You know, these Christian pastors, they multiply, you know, to themselves. They're greedy. You in the ghetto suffering, trying to pay your light bill, trying to pay your water bill, trying to pay your rent, trying to feed your children, and this greedy bastard taking all the money for black people and buying a $65 million jet, Creflo Dollar. Huh? They take all your money, and when it's time to do for the black community, they have no answers. They tell you if you don't have a good job and have some money, you know, load up in your bank account, the Most High God ain't with you, because they teach the prosperity doctrine, T.D. Jakes. But now T.D. Jakes is resigning for being a pastor because he got caught in his foolishness with P. Diddy. He got caught being swallowed up. Yeah. These pastors are greedy dogs, man, that don't bark. They don't warn the people about the enemy. They lead God's people to the enemy. They lead God's people to the slaughterhouse. And that's why it's so important not to have these greedy bastards over us, man. You understand? It's so important to have a man of God over you. They're going to follow his statutes and commandments and not follow the oppressor, these damn devils that the Bible speaks of, man. Because our black pastors, they follow these damn devils. You know why? Because they're greedy. They want their own heaven. They want to be in heaven, and they'll sell their own people out to have their heaven. And that's what has happened in this place, man. when you look at these greedy Negroes, man. They give a damn about you. Read on.
Right. Colonel Khan. Nor caused the people to return to Egypt.
Man, man, look at here. These Christian pastors, they the reason why we are in bondage right now still today. And what I mean by bondage, we might not be on the plantation. We might not have chains around our arms. Okay? But I tell you what we do have. We have poverty to the maximum degree. We have no black businesses, man. Okay? We have war with our black women because of these Christian pastors. You Christian pastors tell our black women to leave us. Leave that Negro, man, and join America. Let America be your husband. Let America raise your children. Now look at our children, man. Our black men are going to the Rainbow Coalition, all because of these Christian pastors. They told our black people to vote for Barack Obama, who is not even black. He's an African. He don't know nothing about black problems, man. And he don't care. What he did, he legalized a man marrying another man, a woman marrying another woman. Huh? And they told us that he is the greatest black president ever. Read on.
Colonel Khan, sir. To the end that he should multiply horses, for as much as the Lord has said unto you, ye shall henceforth return no more that way.
Right, read on.
Verse 17. Neither shall he multiply wives to himself.
Okay, what is talking about right here? Because there's a scripture that a Christian will pull to tell you, all right, you see right here, you can't have multiple wives. You know what I mean? You don't have one wife. But what is this scripture actually talking about, y'all?
So like it. Can you read it again, Kayal?
Colonel Khan, sir. Deuteronomy 17, verse 17. Neither shall he multiply wives to himself.
Come on. This is saying like this king, he can't just go out and take everybody else's wife. Like you can't go out and like you can't be greedy. You can't multiply horses to yourself. You can't multiply wives to yourself. Like you can't just go and swallow up everything. You can't take everything. Stop like not to fight the greed. Since you got
Right.
so much power, you already a king, and you could do whatever you want. But the Lord is putting a barrier and limits. Like you can't just go out and take all of this that you want and be as greedy as you like.
Damn right, Warren. Damn right.
Okay.
And also, man, give him a hand too. Damn right. When it said, neither shall thou multiply wives to thyself, or horses unto thyself. So a king can only have one horse. I'm asking y'all, can a king only have one horse?
Slakia.
Go ahead.
Sir.
A king, how many horses can a king have?
A king can have as many as he.
Yeah, right. So,
No.
so why is that so crazy when it comes to wives? It said he should not multiply horses and he should not multiply wives. But a king can have more than one horse, right?
God.
So why get all crazy and all out of hand when it comes to wives? A king can have more than one wife, but he can't be trying to get all of them women. He can't be lustful, and just be greedy as hell and don't leave no women behind for the other men in his community, man. Don't be greedy. Okay, don't be greedy. It's all about greed right here. And it's so important you have a man of God, because a man of God is going to be a man that is brotherly to his people. Okay? A man out here in this world, he don't care about being brotherly to his people. He cares about his own goddamn self. his own goddamn belly. He is carnal. He is all about me. What can I get? All about gain. Selfish gain, man. A lustful bastard. That's how you see out here in this world. Your homeboys, when you go to jail, they sleep with your damn wife. When you got all these damn women out here, man. Huh? That's why it's so important to come into the truth and you know, associate with brothers in here, man, that have morals and integrity and standards. I can leave my woman around my brother down here in Florida, and I don't have to worry about my brother messing with my woman at all.
Damn right.
I'm so confident in my brothers down here. I know that they're gonna guard my woman, and they ain't got too much conversation for her neither. All right, right. But, you know, my brother's gonna have my back because brotherhood is a weapon. Niggas in the world don't understand that, man. Niggas in the world be like, oh, he's slipping. He's slipping. If his wife want me, and if his wife want me, guess what? I'm the better man. That's how niggas think. And they don't care about their brother. That's why it's so important to separate from that Christian church. Separate from them Negroes out there in that world, man. And come into this body where you got brothers that love the Lord, that want to follow Christ. The brothers in the world, they want to follow the oppressor, man. So when the brothers in the world follow the oppressor, what are they going to do? They're going to oppress their brothers. If they don't want to sleep with your wife, what else they'll do? They'll put a mask on and rob you, man. There's all kind of things out there in that world, man. That's why it's so important that we got to separate from that Christian church, man. And that's the truth. We separated from that Christian church, man. 100% fully separated from that disgusting place, man. All right. Where we at now?
Verse 17, sir.
Okay. I'm gonna get to the next scripture, Baba Kashaw. Give me 1 minute. Gotta look it up. Okay, Warrior. Give me Ephesians chapter 6, verse 11. Baba Kashaw. And the one y'all. Slocky, the one y'all.
Can
Can you read the article for me again, Baba Kashaw?
No, sir.
Uh-huh.
So like you from the top?
No, not from the top. Where you was at? Trying to follow you. Go to where it says, filling out of the loop will catch you up on the Chicago news you need to know. Read from Slovakia. Massey, who had suffered mental issues. You'll see when you go farther down in the article, Baba Kashaw.
Salakia, sir.
Go ahead.
Hey, one more time, so I didn't hear that at all, sir.
I said, read from where it says, Massey, who has suffered mental issues. You'll see it when you go further down. Yeah, just go up on it's a big old paragraph that says, filling out of the loop will catch you up on the Chicago news you need to know.
This is the same article, sir?
Same article, Warrior. The same article. You got to go further down in the article, Baba Kashaw. I got to scroll down a little bit. You'll see it. Until you find that, Kayal, you go ahead and read the scripture, Baba Kashaw.
Khan, sir. Ephesians 6, verse 11. Put on the whole armor of God.
How do you put on the whole armor of God? Do you put on the whole armor of God by grabbing the damn tambourine, shucking and jiving, running laps around the church? Is that how you put on the armor of God? Singing to your lip bust? Huh? Is that how you put on the whole armor of God? No, that's not how you put on the whole armor of God. Okay? What do armor do? Armor protects your flesh from getting penetrated. The armor of God will protect your spirit from being penetrated by the rest of these nations, man. And what armor is that? What is that spiritual armor? That is the laws, statutes, and commandments of God.
Right.
If you put on the spiritual armor of the Most High God, you can walk in this place without being arrested by the police, without getting unalive by the police. You won't have to worry about going to jail. Huh? You can save a whole lot of goddamn money because we save money in the truth when I celebrate these damn holidays, man. Do you know how much money brothers lose celebrating Christmas, Thanksgiving? Everybody got their birthday, man. Man, we save money up in here, man, and that money goes to the right place. That money goes towards the truth under Commander General Yohana, man. That money goes towards the Passover. That money goes to the Feast of Purim. Black and brown holy days. Our history, man. The history that we need to remember of our ancestors, man. It's going into the right place. And when that money goes to the right place, it's going to empower our people, man. But when you celebrate these holidays, it don't empower your people. It brings destruction to your people, man. And it empowers these devils to make you look bad even more. And now you got Donald Trump saying on the 4th of July, 117 shootings happened in Chicago, and we need to do something about this black on black crime because these Negroes can't discipline themselves. When these Negroes are celebrating your holidays, and they hate themselves so much, and they love you so much that they unalive themselves. This to show you how much they love you on your holidays, man. But then you turn around and say that they need to be tamed. When these Negroes already tamed. They already tamed, y'all.
God.
They already love the damn slave master voluntarily, man. But they're not satisfied with that. They're not satisfied with that. They want to make America great again. When America was ever great to these damn devils? When you was on the plantation in chains, when you were picking cotton, when you couldn't talk back without getting some lashes. Huh? They don't like the literacy and all the talking back that black people do now. They want that to stop. They want that to stop. They wanted to go back when they had full out authority, man. All right? God. Black people better wake up, man. Hey, Officer Nashad said something heavy to me this morning. We need Donald Trump in office. Because our people need to see white supremacy full out. They need to see how much America don't like them. They need to see Donald Trump in the rainbow, what we call it, the Rambo suit. I've seen pictures and flags of Donald Trump in a Rambo suit, man.
It's a like it, sir.
Go ahead, Warren.
I was just speaking to a sister earlier about the same thing. And I was basically telling her the same thing, like, because she was all on Kamala, wanting Kamala to win. And at the same time, she's saying we need to come together. And I was saying the same thing, like, with Donald Trump in office, that'll show us that we need to come together because everybody going to be flocking to their own nation. And I was telling
damn right, boy. Hey, man, these niggas, they scared, man. They scared. Like, at first, they wasn't scared of Donald Trump because Donald Trump was getting with Lil Wayne. You know, he was getting with these black pastors. He was offering deals to black people saying, I'm going to do this for black people. I'm going to do this for black people. Then at the end, when they get close to the end of the election, that's when he starts saying, hey, I'm going to give police full force to do what they need to do to y'all. Hey, give me Ecclesiastes 7:7. Baba Kashaw.
Khan.
Go ahead.
Ecclesiastes 7, verse 7. Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad,
Uh-huh.
and a gift destroyeth the heart.
All this suffering we have went through in America, all the lynching, all the police brutality, all the heartache and pain, you should know that you should not accept nothing from these damn devils, man. Because whatever they're going to give you, best believe it's going to get even worse. If this extreme attacks to even more worse torturing, they're going to have black people in America, man. But you don't learn your lesson. A gift destroys the heart, man. They're never going to give you anything that's going to lift you up from your bootstraps, black people. They promised you 40 acres and a mule. What happened? Instead of 40 acres and a mule, they gave you sharecropping. They gave you sharecropping. Another form of slavery. They said black people was free in America. You know, after the Civil War, what did they give you? The KKK. Huh? The KKK. Their roads are smooth like butter, but war is in their heart. They tell you what you want to hear, just to make you put down your guard, so they can hit you even deeper with that damn sword they're gonna put in your back or in your stomach. It don't matter. As long as if they catch you lacking, catch you slipping, catch you not on duty, not serving the Lord, man, you always gonna be a victim, man.
Right.
That's why it's so important that you stop being a part of that Christian church, because that Christian church is the foundation of your weakness. That Christian church is the reason why you're a coward. It's the reason why you can't fight back against white supremacy. It's the reason why you hate black supremacy, man. It's that Christian church. All right? Every time, go ahead. Somebody say something?
Slocky, I was just agreeing. Damn right.
Damn right, man. Damn right. That Christian church is the foundation of everything that's wrong with black people in America, man. All right? So where we at now? Baba Kashaw?
Who's that? Ecclesiastes 7 and 7.
Read that again.
Khan, sir. Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad. And
If you arise, you will separate from America. You will not be voting for Donald Trump or Kamala Harris. Okay? You will be banging the tambourine in that Christian church. You know, trying to please your parents, trying to please your family. If you was wise, you would be in all black, coming into this truth and doing what you have to do to separate from America. If you was wise. Because race wars is coming. Race wars is coming. Hell, race wars already here. It's going to come in full effect now. All right? And oppression should make a wise man mad. Okay? But guess what? These Christians are not wise. They are not smart. Read again.
Khan, sir. Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad. And a gift destroyeth the heart.
What's the heart? The heart is the mind. Donald Trump, all these presidents, not just Donald Trump, every last damn president, always get on that podium and start promising black people this and that. We're going to do this for black people. Give me, what Joe Biden said, if you don't vote for me, you ain't black. They talk, you know, so strong and boldly about how they going to help black people. And when they get in office, what they do? They forget about black people. They forget about you, man. Stop looking for a damn handout from these oppressors, man. Serve your God, who gonna protect you from these oppressors, man. Or oppressor can't do nothing but oppress you all the damn time. That's all they're gonna do. And their gift is gonna be a gateway of moral oppression. That stimulus check. What happened at the Joe Biden and Donald Trump? The first Donald Trump gave us $600. Then with the stimulus check, right? Then what happened? When Donald Trump got in office, we got what, $1,200 stimulus check. I forgot the number. But what happened after they gave us the stimulus check, y'all?
It's like you said, they give it right back.
Yeah, but what's the major event that happened? They got it right back, but what happened? Did everything get better for black people in America after they gave us the stimulus check?
Nah.
What happened?
They went right back to sleep after the payout.
Yeah. But I'm looking for something else. I'm looking for something that's not spiritual. I'm looking for something that's financial. What happened after we got those stimulus checks in America? Did that fix the economy? What happened to the economy after we got those stimulus checks? After we got that gift? Inflation. Inflation. Didn't it happen so quick? After we got those stimulus checks, didn't America get into inflation? How long has America been in inflation, Kaya?
Been shit forever.
No, I'm talking about how long. I'm talking about after we got those stimulus checks, though. I'm talking about this inflation right now we're going through. Well, you go to the grocery store, man.
Well, to this day. They never.
Yeah, I'm talking about like, I say it like 2 or 3 years, probably even more. But guess what? Black people always been in inflation.
God.
Hey, we always been in inflation, man. But now, white America and everybody else in America is feeling inflation. But we black people always been in inflation. The shop brought that out to me this morning too. And I can't help but agree. He's right. We always been in inflation, man. But now the other nations feeling what we feel. Okay? Now they see how it's so hard when we go to the grocery stores to walk with a grocery basket, and we gotta be so selective on what we buy. Because we ain't got the money like that.
It's lucky, sir.
Go ahead.
You don't push the basket no more. You just grab a few things in your hand and bounce.
Yeah, we probably ain't pushing that basket. We got that little hammer basket.
Little hand bucket.
Yeah. All right. All right, man. Salaki. But I got another article, right? Hey, Noah, you got another article I sent to you, Baba Kashaw?
I only got the article with Trump.
I thought I sent you too, Baba Warrior. Okay, I'm gonna send it to you right now. Salakia. That's why I sent it to you. Okay, I'm going to it right now. Give me 1 minute. I just sent it to you. And I also gonna send you a screenshot where to start from, Baba the show.
Concert.
All right, you got it?
Come on, I got it.
And the one y'all, you don't mind taking over for me for like 1 minute? I gotta use the restroom. Like,
Come on,
yeah, go ahead, Warren.
All right, sir. Interview tapes reveal drop charges for previous misconduct and investigation into a high-speed chase. By the time he appeared to be a deputy at the Logan County Sheriff's Office in March 2022, Grayson had 4 different policing jobs across central Illinois, 3 part-time gigs, and 1 full-time post. My communication, people-centric nature, and compassion have afforded me excellent critical thinking skills, Grayson wrote in his application. But when Logan County officials called his current employer The urban police department, they received mixed reviews. Urban police chief Dave Campbell said that while Grayson was an eager officer who showed up for his shifts early and had never been disciplined, he struggled with report writing and had raised concerns that he was too aggressive. Very aggressive with getting drugs, the interviewer wrote in their notes. All right, so they hired this cat knowing and seeing that he's too aggressive. Like, to be a police officer, you gotta be for the people. How can you be a police officer and you jumping on everything so aggressive, eager to unalive? You can't do that as a police officer. What's their motto? To protect and serve the community. But you're so aggressive and eager to Salakia, sir.
But go ahead, finish up. You can finish up.
Come. I was gonna finish up saying like, you so eager and aggressive to unalive and quick to jump on everything like you seeing a damn deer in the wilderness. Like you seeing food.
Mm-hmm.
Like Salakia.
And man, you know, black people, we are like sheep in America. We just waiting to get slaughtered. We are prey, man. We are prey. That's why in the Bible it calls us the lost sheep of the house of Israel, man. We are really like lost sheep, man. Know what I mean? And what happened to a lost sheep in the wilderness, man? If a beast of the field, like a lion, a wolf, whatever, sees it, it's gonna be on the dinner plate, man. You're gonna be food. And right now, Black, Hispanics, and Native American Indians are food. We are in the belly of the beast, man. All right? And these devils would never stop eating us constantly every goddamn day until we wake up and separate from them, man. Just think about it. Is the police unaliving Arab people? Is the police unaliving East Indian people, man? Is they unaliving, give me some other nations, Africans. Africans, they black, they dark skinned just like us. But do you hear about Africans getting unalived by the police?
No.
And why is that?
Slovakia.
Go ahead.
Those nation, they're Confederate against us too. Plus, they have an army and they have means of fighting back.
And okay, I'm looking for, and you're right. You're right. But what do Africans do in America? In America, that keep them safe from the oppressor. What do Arabs do in America that keep them safe from the oppressor?
Pretty much.
It's a main reason why I bought our Africans, because Africans are dark skinned, just like us. Hell, they say we African, even though we're not African. But why are Africans so safe in America and Negroes in America are not safe?
Salakia.
Go ahead.
Good. Could they stick to yourself?
Give them a hand.
They stay within. Come on, God.
Perfect. Perfect. They stay to themselves. And how do a nation of people stay to themselves?
Come on, God.
Huh?
They just.
Go ahead.
They go to each other for business. They go to each other for everything. Everything that they need and want is within their own community. They don't have to go out and go elsewhere. Like how we got to go to Esau for everything. We can't even go to our own community for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they can.
Yeah, right. And also, what is the source of their unity? What is the source of the unity with the Chinese man, the Arab man, African man? What is the source of their unity, man?
It's like, would it be that they know that they're the same people? that we the same people.
Yeah, their culture.
Oh God.
Their culture. You know, their way of life. Their way of life. Them keeping their way of life keeps them living, and it keeps them above. It keeps them safe. We don't know our way of life over here. And you know why? Because of Christianity. Christianity. You got Christianity over there in Africa. You got Islam over there in Africa, right? But guess what? You know what Africans know? I know my culture is putting the goddamn bamboo stick in my nose, putting the plate in my lip, putting cow dung all over my body. You know, even though their culture is disgusting, they embrace their culture, and they you know, they stay to themselves, like Kayal says, with their culture, man. All right, that's why it's so important for Black people to know their culture. It's so important for brown people to know their culture. It's so important for you to know who you are. Because guess what? Us in the ISBK, we know our culture, and aren't we safe in America? Just like the Africans, just like the Arabs, just like the Chinese, man. They talk all kind of crazy stuff about us. Hey, y'all look like Power Rangers. Y'all look like y'all something about Mortal Kombat. But do we go to jail? Is the police unallowing us in the streets? Is we getting caught with dope on us? Do we face the same fate that Christians in the Christian church face? No, we don't. We are safe, just like the rest of these nations, because we grab hold unto our culture. You understand? And that's the law, statutes, and commandments of God. We hold on to it. I don't know what the Africans got in their culture, but whatever they got in their culture, it damn sure it shows them how to stay together. Our culture tells us the same thing, man. But the Christian church taught us to hate the laws of God. It taught us to hate our culture, man. All right? The Christian church is the reason why we can't grab hold onto our foundation, our power, our wisdom, which is the laws of God. Kayal, can you give me Baruch 4:1, Baba Kasha?
Khan, sir.
All right. Let me know you got it.
Khan, sir. Baruch 4, verse 1.
Uh-huh.
This is the book of the commandment of God.
Right.
And the law endureth forever.
Mm-hmm.
All they that keep it shall come to life.
You shall come to life if you keep the law, statutes, commandments of God. All right? And you don't even have to be Black, Hispanic, and American Indian. You can be a heathen and keep the laws of God. And how a heathen keep the laws of God? By serving the Israelites. Something that they don't never want to do. You know? But you will come to life if you keep the laws, statutes, and commandments. And how you will come to life? You won't be dying in the streets by the hands of the crooked police officers, man. You will have money overflowing if you keep the law, statutes, and commandments of God, because that money will stay in the Black and brown community, and it won't go to these damn devils. The more of us that join our true heritage, our true nationality, man, the more power we receive, man. But the Christian church mission is to keep us away from our heritage, man. That's why they teach Black people, you're African, you're American. Sing these gospel songs. You know, be unified, love integration, love Martin Luther King. They always teach you things that go against what the God of the Bible wants, man. The God of the Bible wants war. He wants segregation. He wants separation. He wants his people to hate this goddamn place and to love their own people, man. That's what the God of this Bible wants. You know? That's why it's so important that our people, you know, get in that all Black or support the truth, pay tithe, whatever, man. But stop giving your money to that damn Christian church, man. that support nothing but greedy dogs. All right? You see it all on the internet. You see these pastors being exposed. And you still in that damn Christian church, man. I mean, I don't know how much TikTok to show. Every damn day I see a Christian pastor getting exposed for sleeping with somebody's wife. For sleeping with another man, and he's a man. Huh? For robbing the people of their money, man. The internet is exposing these greedy black leaders.
Go ahead,
Warren.
I mean to cut you off, but they're saying, you know, what their thing is in the Christian church, they have this saying, we have all fall short of the glory of God, and they're not perfect. They would use that excuse, you know, and they would still go back to church on Sunday, like anything, like nothing didn't even happen.
Man, you know, and I'm glad you brought that up. You know, by Donald Trump being elected, you know, white supremacy is gonna be reigning on the earth now, man. They're gonna come fully out now. And I want to see you gonna keep forgiving your oppressor. When, you know, these damn devils come and unalive your son and your daughter. Huh? When white supremacy is on your front porch. A lot of black people don't care because it's not happening to them. It happened to another black family.
Right.
They don't care until it happened to them. Now you want to be on the news. Now you want to come against white supremacy. But why you have to wait until your family get harmed to care? Just understand this. If you're a black man, every black and brown person on this earth is your family, not just your immediate family. Every black and brown person on this earth is your family, man. And when you see a black and brown person get unalive in the streets, you should be offended because that is your family, man. I don't care because they have another mother. It's still your family, man. That's how these oppressors think. When you unalive one of them, tell me I'm wrong.
Salakia, sir. That's heavy. That's heavy as hell. Cause I didn't hear people would say, "Well, it ain't me. It ain't happened to me." You know, that's heavy.
That's the mentality of black people. You know, oh, black people kill each other. What about black people killing each other? That's the number one excuse of the Christian church, the black Christian church. Somebody say something?
No, I say con, sir.
Yeah, that's their main excuse. Black people kill each other. You know, why we don't have to worry about these, you know, these oppressors? You know, white America, when black people unalive each other. We need to worry about that. But why do black people unalive each other? Why? Do y'all know? We just unalive each other because of coincidence. I'm asking y'all.
Salakia.
Go ahead.
We unalive each other because of the oppressor, because of all of the bondage and the affliction the oppressor put upon us, the burden and the weight that we can't even bear. So we take all of that pain out. Because we take it out on him, we get unalived immediately. We rob him, we get in prison forever. So we just take it out on our own brothers and sisters. Because we think we're going to get away with it.
But I got a precept to give y'all. And I like your answer. Damn right. Give me a hand. But let's get John chapter 8, verse 44. This is why we unalive each other. And I know y'all know this scripture, right? John chapter 8, verse 44.
Okay.
Whoever got it can read.
Con, sir. John 8, verse 44. Ye are your father, ye of your father, the devil,
Christ was talking to black Jews at this time, Pharisees and Sadducees. He told them that you are of your father, the devil. The devil is these oppressors, you know, these pilgrims. But how can a pilgrim be the father of black people? Because these pilgrims are your spiritual father, not the Most High God. You let these pilgrims raise you up spiritually, man, instead of the Most High God, like you're supposed to let him raise you up. You let these pilgrims raise you up, or, you know, you follow them in their destruction, in their darkness. They are your father. You know what I mean? All right. And back then in Jerusalem, around the time of Christ, the Pharisees and the Sadducees, they let the Romans be their spiritual father instead of the Most High God of the Bible. They followed the Romans. They wanted to please the Romans. And that's why Christ told them, ye are of your father, the devil. All right? Devil means deceiver. And those Romans were deceivers. All right? Read on.
Khan, sir. Ye are of your father, the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do.
And the lust of your father ye will do. You know why black people are alive, black people? Because that's what the oppressor wants. That is his lust. You have the spirit of the oppressor on you. And what is the spirit of the oppressor? The spirit of Cain. What did Cain do to his brother?
Salakia.
Go ahead.
Unalive him.
That's right. And why did he unalive his brother?
Salakia. He had the spirit of the devil, you know, jealous.
Jealousy, all type of evil things, man. But, you know, the spirit of Cain is on these oppressors, and we have the spirit of the oppressor on us. When you went, not us in the truth, but black people and brown people that's in that Christian church have the spirit of the oppressor on them. What's another term for having the spirit of the oppressor on you?
Okay.
Go ahead.
Having a demon.
Yeah, damn right, right about that. But what's a philosophy, right? That's in the book of Revelation. I don't say philosophy. What's the it's a term that's in the book of Revelations that Christians are even scared of, right? I'm trying to give y'all a hint. And it has something to do with having the spirit of the oppressor on you.
Oh, Salakia.
And it's in the book of Revelations.
The mark of the beast.
Give him a hand, man. The mark of the beast. The reason why you want to unalive your brother, because you have the spirit of the oppressor on you. The mark of the beast. Oppressor, these damn devils want to see black men unalive in America. You know? They wake up in the morning and they're so thankful that a police officer unalived this black man in the morning, or this black man in the afternoon, or this black sister at nighttime. You know? What? You know, black people glorify unaliving themselves more than the oppressor do. You know, when I was in the world, when I used to go to my homeboy's house, you know, they always talking about how I'm gonna unalive this brother. If you from the ghetto, you know what I'm talking about. How I'm gonna rob this brother. They never talk about how I'm gonna put on all black, or I'm gonna tie my head, you know, put my attire on, put that mitri on, and go out here on the street corner and come against these devils. They always talking about how they gonna do something to destroy their damn brother, man. Huh? Why? Because they had the mark of the beast on them. The spirit of Cain. All right? Your lust is what your oppressor lust is. And the oppressor lust is to see black and brown people unalive in the streets of America, man. Black people, they don't like Mexican brothers. Why? Because the oppressors don't like Mexicans. Huh? They don't say nothing about the Ukrainians They don't say nothing about the Arabs, but this is because Donald Trump don't like Mexicans. America don't like Mexicans. America don't like Haitians. It's certain people that America don't like. These Negroes in America don't like. Why? Because they are in the same spirit of their father, the devil, who is the oppressor, the pilgrim that brought your ancestors over here on slave ships. You have the same lust he has because you want to be like him so bad. You respect this man. You don't respect your people, man. You don't honor your people at all. But read.
Count Khan, sir. And the lust of your father ye will do.
And the lust of your father you will do. My class, I got a class tomorrow, man, about, white Jesus being more disgusting than P. Diddy. Our people, every day you look about your bed, man, they talking about Puff Daddy this, Puff Daddy that. Will Smith, Jay-Z, they was at the P. Diddy party. Why don't you, come out all full-fledged on this damn white Jesus that's way more disgusting than Puff Daddy? This white Jesus that you pray on your knees to and you worship and you serve. Why don't you come out with his history and learn that he was a incestuous killer? And what I mean by incestuous killer, he was a prince that loved incest. He slept with his damn sister. He unalived his sister's husband because he was so in love with his sister, man. His gay lover is the same man that painted his portrait, Leonardo da Vinci. Why don't you talk about how disgusting and nasty he is? You know what black people do to get quiet when you talk about their white Jesus? Huh? You know why? Because they're lust. Their spirit is all in together with this oppressor. All right? They follow the devil, man. They always attacking their brothers. They don't attack these oppressors, man. They don't attack these oppressors at all, man. All right? And that's it on that scripture?
Sir.
Go ahead.
He was a murderer from the beginning.
Ah, man. What's the beginning history of America, man? Because when the Native American Indians was over here, without the damn devil, this place was not called America. But what was the beginning of America? Bloodshed of the Native American Indians, man. He was a murderer in the beginning, and guess what? Isn't he still murdering today? Did he stop murdering? Nah, he didn't stop murdering, man. He is still doing what he do best. Unaliving God's chosen people. Enslaving God's chosen people. Torturing God's chosen people. He was a murderer in the beginning. Cain was a murderer in the beginning. And these people you see today, these pilgrims, they are the children of Cain, reincarnated as the Edomites.
Right.
Their father is Esau, man. Wasted away is he. All right? And what I mean by wasted away is he, their pigmentation don't come forth. They have no melanin, man. Wasted away. Their blood show forth through their skin. That is the mark of Cain, man. That is the mark of the murderer. God put a sign on him. He put a sign on him, man. But you don't know the truth because the Christian church, you got some churches that teach. I think it's the Mormon church. They teach that black people got the curse of Cain. I don't know if y'all ever heard of that. The Mormon church teach people that. Some of them teach that we are the children of Canaan, the cursed children of Canaan. That's why it's so important that you don't learn the word of God from the damn devil that the Bible speaks of. Because you always going to be deceived. You always going to be tricked, man. All right? Read on.
Con. and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him.
There's no truth in these damn devils, man. They tell you one thing and do another. All right. Give me Psalms chapter 55, verse 20. Baba Kashaw.
Psalm 55:20.
Yeah. But before you get that, I'm gonna hold that last. Give me Baruch chapter 4, verse 3, Baba Kashaw.
Khan.
And this is what Negroes did yesterday. They stood in line and voted, looking for someone to fix their problems in America, man. There's only one solution to the black and brown problem in America, and that's to follow the laws, statutes, and commandments of God. God told us in the Bible, the only way we're going to get out of this captivity, the only way that we're going to go back to our homeland and not be under these oppressors is to do what God says, is to do what he commanded us to do. And that's keep his commandments, man. All right? But read.
Khan, sir. Baruch 4, verse 3. Give not thine honor to another.
Give not. This is the Most High God telling Israel to give not your honor to another nation. This is where we messed up at all the time, man. We are giving our honor to America. Honor is showing somebody high respect. Why is you giving America high respect? Do America deserve your respect? America deserves your hate. All your hatred.
Khan.
They don't deserve your respect. The Most High God deserves your respect because he's been long suffering watching you serve these damn devils, man. He deserves your respect, man. But instead, you give the respect to the wrong hands, man. You give them high respect by standing there in that line, vote for Donald Trump, vote for Kamala Harris. You showing these people respect because you putting another slave master over you. Baba Kashaw. Kamala Harris, Donald Trump, all of them are just a different slave master. They got a different, a different way of how they want to torture you in America. Believe it or not. But read on.
Khan, sir. Nor the things that are profitable unto thee to a strange nation.
What can be profitable to a strange nation, to America, from black and brown people? What is the most profitable thing that we can give to them?
Slaki, sir.
Go ahead.
Your allegiance,
Sir.
Your allegiance, I like that. Go ahead, and one y'all.
Identity.
Identity. That's a good one. It's something I'm looking for. It's one particular word I'm looking for.
Your
What's the
work
main?
ethic.
That's a good one. Believe it or not, it's so simple. Okay, let me rephrase my question. What could be the most profitable part of you that you could give to the oppressor? That our people are doing right now in that Christian church. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Noah.
Go ahead, Kayla.
Slaki, I was just saying, I mean, what else can you give to him but, you go on his job and be a perfect slave?
I mean, that too. But it's one. What do Christians give the oppressor? I'll give y'all the answer. What's the main profitable thing they give to the oppressor, man? If I tell y'all the answer, y'all gonna be like, damn. That's good one too, sir. Okay, I'm gonna give y'all the first letter of the word. It starts with an S.
Oh, your spirit.
God.
Your spirit, your soul. And that's what Christians give the oppressor when they go to that Christian church every Sunday and sing them gospel songs. After they did all this disgusting, nasty sex, after they left the club, you know, after they left that Halloween party barking for apples, after they put all the drugs in somebody's drink, date raping somebody, doing the P. Diddy to somebody, you know what I mean? Diddy bopping somebody. After they did all the evil on this earth, you know, they go to that Christian church and give their spirit up to the oppressor. Hell, they do it when they go to the club. Yeah, what I'm talking about? They doing Halloween. Christians, they are in one with that damn oppressor, man. Okay? Every holiday, do you understand it's pagan? Us in the truth, man, we know that Valentine's Day, Thanksgiving, Easter. Give me some more holidays, y'all. Man, a lot of these holidays, man, they have pagan origins, man. All the Christian church did, the Christian church so nasty and disgusting, they took these pagan holidays and covered it up with a Christian name, a name out of the Bible. They try to make the pagan day righteous and holy by covering up, you know, the evilness to it. You know, like Christmas. Christmas used to be called Saturnalia, but they put the name of Christ inside of it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You see the evil they do? Valentine's Day used to be called Lupercalia, but you had a saint a long time ago that was with the church that was called Saint Valentine's. So instead of calling it Lupercalia, they took Saint Valentine's name and said Valentine's Day. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
The Christian church is the reason why you can't serve your God, Christian. It takes you away from your God, man. And it joins your spirit to these oppressors. But guess what? You can join these oppressors all you want to. These oppressors will never join you.
Right.
They will never join black people and brown people. But you started joining them, man. Read.
Khan, sir. Baruch 4, verse 3 from the top. Give not thine honor unto another, nor the things that are profitable unto thee, to a strange nation. Verse 4.
A strange nation. Okay? If they're not black, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, they are a strange nation. Donald Trump is a strange nation. Kamala Harris is a strange nation. Stop giving your honor to them. But you give your honor to them when you stand in that line and vote for them. Then you call your children, you call everybody you know and talking about, did you vote? And then when people tell you, no, I ain't vote. Oh, man, you wrong for that. You should have voted. You don't care about what's going on. You don't care about the black tradition in America. If you cared, you would went down there and vote. But guess what? It's the other way around. If you cared, you would not vote. If you cared, you would tell everybody else not to vote. And if you cared, you'd tell everybody to tell that Christian pastor to go to that bank and give black Hispanics and Native American Indians back their money.
Damn right.
That's what you would do. You would wake your people up, man. And tell Donald Trump to take your damn MAGA, or whatever you call it, MAGA, and sticking up your two white cheeks, man. We don't give a damn about your make America great again. We care about making the ghetto great again. Making black people great again, man. That's what we care about. I don't care about America ever being great. America has never been great to black, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, man. Okay? That's the truth, man. All right? I got one more scripture. Didn't I give you a scripture, the one y'all?
Go.
Go ahead.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 55, and verse 20.
Uh-huh.
He hath put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him.
Man, I wish I could put up all the pictures of Donald Trump shaking hands with all these black entertainers and black leaders. He's been doing it for a long time. But guess what? When he get in office, what do he do for black people? Huh? What did Donald Trump ever do for black people?
Slovakia.
When he was president the first time, when he was the 45th president, he the 47th president right now. He the 47th president of America. But when he was the 45th president of America, what did Donald Trump ever do for black people? Y'all got it? Can y'all tell me what the Trumpster did for black people? But gave you a good speech? Huh? Gave you a good speech that was nothing after he got elected? Man, I remember Donald Trump's first term in office. It was a time that we were supposed to get our taxes, man. I don't know if you remember this guy, y'all. And Donald Trump withheld those taxes, those income taxes. Remember that?
Slovakia, Khan, sir.
Yeah. Now, I'm going to ask y'all again. What did Donald Trump ever do for black people? Yeah. Man, look at here. Donald Trump has done nothing. No president has done nothing for black people.
Slovakia, sir.
Go ahead.
He hasn't done anything, but I remember, I think when he was president, COVID was rampant right here. And they were handing out some free food, but that wasn't nothing. You know, that's about it. That he did.
Man, that ain't helping black people. We already got food.
God.
Hey, you already got food. We don't need any food, man.
Yeah. God.
Shoot, man. But they had done nothing for us, man. Even those stimulus checks that they gave us, man, it was just a bamboozle. Now we around here can afford a damn pack of eggs. A pack of eggs will cost you, where did it go to the store? About $5, $6?
God.
Yeah, man. Everything went up. All behind that gift that they gave us. Yeah, man. But with that, is there any questions in the class or anything left to say? Because I'm about to close out the class, Baba Show.
Sir.
All right. With that, this is the ISBK Florida Law class. I'm preaching officer of 1,000 Thamayam. And I got with me officer the 1 year, officer of 50, and Trooper Kayal. Shalom, Lord of Christ.
Shalom, Lord Christ.
Mm-hmm.